Welcome, everybody. The path to the national championship begins now. I'm Forrest Hunt, pleased to be joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the UConn Huskies going up against the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
And Texas Tech, a powerhouse over the last few seasons. That's what attracted MP to the Red Raiders. But now, everything gets ramped up a notch.
And Greg, what are your vibes from the Huskies?
So much of their offense comes from their ability to attack you from outside, and that all starts with Wyatt Irvin. It's been a long time since we've seen a shooter of his caliber in college, and if the defense doesn't focus on him, they're going to get torched.
Both teams ready to start what they hope will be a long run through the tournament. Here's Evans. Excellent D there from Scott.
And Greg, as you know, there's nothing quite like the atmosphere of the tournament. I mean, it's special. It's electric. It's really unlike any other sporting event, in my opinion.
And you can feel all the eyes around the world on you. This is where legends are made and legacies are built. The winner-go-home feeling of every game cannot be replicated.
You can't allow MP to get inside position. I mean, he's more than capable of finishing from there.
Here's Scott. Great D that time from MP.
And he thought he had a clear defense, didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And that one drops.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Irvin up top. He's guarded by Neely. The shot by Irvin, no good. And the shot is good.
Well, I like the fact that Irvin is willing to do whatever it takes to help keep plays alive. That kind of hustle will endear him to the scouts at the next level.
That's to Nixon. Back to MP. Here's Livingston. Count the bucket coming off the perfectly placed assist.
And nice to see MP sharing the load out there. He finds a wide open man and gets him to rock.
And looking at the field in the tournament this year, it feels like there are no heavy favorites to go all the way.
Even one seeds have their weaknesses. I can see 10 or more different teams making it to the finals. This thing is really wide open. Well, the catch and shoot is all about preparation, and Smith is pretty much always ready to let it fly.
Livingston, guarded by Macy. Here's MP. And he converts the layup.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
The Huskies trail. Inside. And the ball out of play. The Red Raiders will have it. The Huskies making a switch here.
William Barrett, J.J. Hollins, Dexter Butler.
And it's the Red Raiders ball.
Substitution for the Huskies.
Side Holland. Pass to Butler. Glass this time.
Boy, he made that look easy. MP making a tough shot look simple.
Outside, Smith. Webb. Now here's Scott. The three-pointer off the mark.
And MP leading this team in their conference tournament. They were able to secure a ticket by winning it all. They have a lot of momentum coming into this.
Here's Barry. Pass to MP. Outside Holland. To shoot. MP guarded by Smith. Here's MP. And another basket for Texas Tech. And with MP and his team, like you said, Clark, they're peaking at the right time.
And if you wonder if something clicked for them in the conference tourney, they looked a lot more focused as a team those last few games. They could be one of the dark horses in the field.
Here's Irvin. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I'll tell you what, Irvin's accuracy from the mid-range is a nice complement to his deep-range ability.
Here's MP, and it's Texas Tech with another.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Irvin. He sinks the 11-footer.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Pass to Butler. MP with it. He lets it fly. Uses the glass to drop it in.
And with MP, you know he's passionate about playing hoop, but you have to wonder if his heart is set on the NBA.
He's got such a following that he could make a name for himself as a street player. Hard to do both. Not a likely outcome, but something NBA scouts need to be aware of.
How about Irving with the emphatic slam? I mean, he's known as a laser on the perimeter, but showing he can take it to the cup.
In for your Red Raiders, substitution for UConn.
And here's Rogers. To the inside. Here's MP. Good.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
Irvin outside. Pass to Macy. Here's Porter. Jacks up the 3. The shot no good by Scott.
Yep, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Nixon, good. And so here's UConn, 6-point game. And these opening round games, Clark, the 8 versus 9 matchup is always one of the fun ones.
Their postseason starts now. A win here, and they keep their chances at making the tournament alive. They might not get a favorable seed, but once you get in, anything can happen.
3 points.
And we know Irvin can shoot it, but there, beautiful read finding the open man.
6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And good that time.
I'll tell you what, I need more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Thompson up top from downtown. Another miss by Thompson.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Greg, we've seen it time and time again in the game. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And here's Wyatt Irvin from beyond the arc. And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Red Raiders leading by 7.
We begin in 10 minutes, 37-30.
Glad to have you with us as we get into the second half action here in the opening round on 2K Sports. What grabbed your attention about MP's performance in that first half?
These days, so much of a team's scoring comes from the wings or the backcourt. He's flipped that script with an excellent first half.
Good things happen when your young pivot is making sound decisions with the ball and executing at a high level.
And you look at the ascension of the Red Raiders. 2018 was really their coming out year.
They've won 27 games this regular season, earning a 3 seed, and it was the first year making the final 8 in the tournament.
Neely up top. He's covered by Irvin. And the ball out of play. The Huskies will have it. And so here's UConn. They trail by 7. And he sinks that one, hitting in the back of the rim on its way in.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Evans outside. And P. To the middle. It's stolen by Irvin. Here comes the break. The shot no good by Scott. And it's the Red Raiders ball. Leading by 5. To the paint.
Well, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick and slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
And it's the Huskies with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
And the Red Raiders calling card has been their high-efficiency defense. It's an aggressive, unique scheme that baffles opponents to no end.
Pass to Butler. Here's Nixon. Evans outside. Nixon down low. MP inside. Guarded by Scott. Lays it up and banks it in. And teams point out how quick Texas Tech is and how good they are at staying in front of people.
They rally to the ball, which often gives up open threes, but their ability to react and close out prevents those threes from being open. Makes them exhausting to play against.
Now here's Smith. 8 points for him.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Butler, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming for him.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Huskies making a switch here. And he makes them both. Here's Scott. Outside, Smith. Pass to Webb. Irvin. Scott with it. And Scott picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's Butler. Holland with it.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Now here's Irvin. 10 points for him. Low. MP with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Huskies as UConn retains possession. And the Huskies making a change here.
Into the lineup for Texas Tech. Substitution for UConn.
Macy. He's covered by Evans. Pass to Fletcher. To the middle. Here's Irvin. And too long on the shot. Texas Tech in the lead. Outside, Neely. Evans. Now Livingston. Here's MP. And he lays it straight in.
MP, one of the bigger names in college. Built a following with his video channel. He was famous before he even stepped foot on the campus.
Pass to Irvin. Here's Porter. That falls. Nice speed that time from Wyatt Irvin.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And MP, with all of his internet fame, there were questions about how serious he is about high-level basketball.
Well, there's a world of difference between success on the college basketball. MP clearly has the talent and skill. Some just wondered how it would translate to a more competitive environment.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.